Alexander Igris was a dedicated family man with a wife and 2 kids, a son aged 16 and a daughter who was 14. He was a production line worker at the Kellogg's factory and took great pride in his work and home. However, one night, while driving home, a deer ran in front of his car, causing him to crash and significantly changing his entire life. The accident caused Alex to break his spine, and his doctor confirmed that he would never be able to walk again. He was forced to accept that he would spend the rest of his life in a wheelchair as a paraplegic. This was difficult for Alex to take, and his depression was felt by his whole family. He finds it difficult to be authoritative with his children, and his struggle to perform sexually, combined with his low self-esteem, put a lot of strain between him and his wife. The marriage collapsed after she admitted to having an affair. Since then, she has had little to do with the family. Neither of the kids will speak to her, and she won't speak to Alex. Their home life had fallen apart due to his inability to easily move around and lack of cooperation with his children. It sits in an unfit state of cleanliness. After the accident, there was no work available at the factory for him to return to. He is currently unable to find work accommodating to his paralysis, and his only financial support comes from his Canada pension plan, the long-term disability benefit insurance he can collect through the Kellogg's factory, and the Ontario Disability Support Program. Combined, these financial aids do not amount to his initial income. Although he lives in the City of London, accessibility has become a burden. The accident caused him to write off his vehicle, and there will be a lengthy amount of time before he can purchase a new one, and a new one that he can install hand controls in. The use of public transit has become his only option. He has not been able to afford a wheelchair yet for quicker access to bus stops and other short travel. Alex feels that his life is on a continuous downward spiral, and he is falling deeper into depression. His family life has disintegrated, and he feels social anxiety and isolation. His mental health is crumbling, and he relies heavily on Vicodin to control his pain. Desperately wanting a change, he has decided to seek help through counseling and hopefully steer his life back on track.